As one of the two lead case detectives on this case, was one of your roles to review the email accounts that we just heard Detective Blank testify about getting all those records?
Yes.
So specifically, I'm going to talk to you today about 4 different email accounts. Chandler Halderson at gmail.com, Spieth Daniel at gmail.com, Alyssa Brandt 64 at gmail.com, and Aaron Hoover at gmail.com. As it goes to Mr. Spieth, Ms. Brandt, and Mr. Hoover, we're going to talk about essentially the entirety of those email accounts, from creation through when you got access to them.
That's correct.
As it comes to Mr. Halderson, Chandler Halderson at gmail.com, that was his personal email?
Yes.
Were there an extensive amount of emails in that account?
I'd say there were.
Were there ever any emails to or from anyone at American Family Insurance indicating that Mr. Halderson worked there?
Specifically American Family, no. When
it comes to the company SpaceX, were there ever any emails regarding a job application or employments with SpaceX?
No.
So we're going to look at a number of emails. Talk to me about email 20. The subject was HR. What did that email read?
Did you email HR to inquire about your paycheck? Unless there is something that you are not telling us, they have had ample time to pay you. Bart Halderson.
And that was from Bart to Chandler. Email 19 on June 11th, 2021, from Chandler to Bart. Could you read the response, essentially?
I added him to my room queue, so hopefully soon.
Again, on the same day, we have email number 18. The subject is payment, and it's from Chandler to someone named Tom Selznick at protonmail.com. Could you read the body of that email?
Good afternoon. My name is Chandler Halderson. I was recently made aware of you taking my case. Can I have an explanation of why I haven't been paid yet? Thank you, Chandler.
But shortly after that, on June 11th, Mr. Selznick, someone named Tom Selznick at protonmail.com, emails Chandler Halderson in response. What does he say?
Hi, Chandler. I was given your case on Tuesday. However, I have contacted your payroll company and have determined a few issues. 1, you are registered as salary. However, you are making an hourly wage. 2, for 2 months, the payroll company saw your name and dues as a clerical error. Unfortunately, you have been making $25 an hour when your salary states you should be making $61,000 annually. This is around a $10,000 difference annually. When I get in contact with payroll, I will show them exactly when you were switched and find out why there was a delay on your dues. Have a great rest of your Friday. Tom Selznick, Northeast Remote Human Resources Manager.
Email 16, same day, June 11th, from Selznick to Chandler.
I updated the log and changed your dues. I'll let payroll know of the change. Keep an eye on your bank account and let me know if you have not been paid by next Friday. Tom Selznick, Northeast Remote Human Resources Manager.
From Chandler back to Mr. Selznick.
When is payday for me? I was wondering when I'd get paid.
From Mr. Selznick to Mr. Halderson. What does it read?
First payment ASAP, then the first Friday of each month. Tom Selznick.
From Mr. Halderson to Mr. Selznick.
Good evening. I was hoping to hear the status of my check. Is there anything wrong or holding it back from being delivered? I recently had to go to the emergency room, so I will need my check ASAP. Thank you, Chandler.
From Mr. Selznick to Mr. Halderson. The subject is still regarding payment. Could you read the body of that email?
Good morning, Chandler. I will make some calls when your office opens to speed things along. I'm sorry to hear about your trip to the ER. That's never fun. I do appreciate your patience with this, Tom Selznick.
From Mr. Selznick, Mr. Halderson, still regarding payment. Could you read the body of that email?
I will be traveling to Madison, Wisconsin, Wednesday of next week for restructuring of the HR department. It seems there is a lack of communication to be resolved. I will hope to meet you in person and have a sit down on Thursday if you are capable of travel. Tom Selznick.
From Mr. Halderson to Mr. Selznick, could you read the body of that email?
Yes, that will work fine. I look forward to meeting with you. Thank you, Chandler.
From Mr. Selznick to Mr. Halderson on the 24th of June, subject meeting times. What did Mr. Selznick reportedly say here?
Good morning, Chandler. I'm holding a board meeting this afternoon to discuss the changes I've made to the department. If I am able to meet with you today, I will join your room around lunch over Team Viewer. My apologies for the inconvenience. However, there would not be enough members tomorrow to hold the committee.
Mr. Halderson to Mr. Selznick, meeting times. Could you read the body of that email?
I will be available 12 to 5 p.m. today in my room. I would like to be kept up to date with any news regarding my case. Thank you, Chandler.
That person, Tom Selznick, we heard about a lot of subpoenas from Alyssa Brandt and Hoover and Chandler, all at gmail.com. Tom Selznick at protonmail.com. Were you able to subpoena Proton Mail?
We did not subpoena Proton Mail.
What goes into that decision, or why not?
After reviewing the emails, Detective Shunk and I had a conversation with Detective Blank in regards to the Proton Mail, and we learned that it's an email server based out of Switzerland. So based upon that information, we opted to not draft a subpoena for the records, and we decided to contact American Family directly to ask if Tom Selznick was an employee there.
And you made contact with those people?
We did.
And in fact, we're going to hear from them today?
Yes.
Okay. Showing what's been marked in this case, exhibit number 478. If you could page through that real quick and let me know what that is.
Exhibit 478 appears to be the spiethdaniel@gmail.com emails from the Google search warrant return. This was the first email sent to this account. So there were 20 emails total. This particular email, reading the subject line, is finish setting up your new Google account, August 5th, 2020.
What does this email say on the date of creation?
Hello, my name is Daniel Spieth. I just spoke to Chandler on the phone earlier today, and I will be handling this ticket. Unfortunately, I will not be able to hold the meeting until Tuesday, the 11th at 10:30 a.m. If there are any conflicts, please let me know as soon as possible to reschedule. When the call starts at 10:15, I will send the link. Thank you and have a great rest of your day, Daniel Spieth.
From Bart Halderson to Daniel Spieth.
Daniel, that time will work. Please send Zoom details to my work email. Thank you, Bart.
What does Mr. Spieth have to say here?
First of all, I apologize. Recently, I have had a close family member become infected with coronavirus. I will appoint a coworker to the ticket of Chandler Halderson as soon as possible. I will be in the office. Log on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Chandler, call me at 9 a.m. tomorrow for further details. I apologize for any inconvenience. Daniel Spieth.
From Mr. Spieth to Mr. Halderson, subject meeting, what did the body say there?
Good morning. Chandler was recently informed his counselor was not going to be able to make it to her meetings for the day, so he gave me a call. I will be remotely conducting his meeting today. He also sent me a list of topics to have ready. I have full access to the servers, so I have the information. He gave me your contact information. Does 9:30 or 10 work for you to answer a call? Speak to you soon, Daniel Spieth.
Mr. Spieth, Mr. Halderson, what does that say?
I have approved his renewable energy certificate. Is the address on file correct?
26, Mr. Halderson, Mr. Spieth, what does that email say?
I can make either work. I just need to be done by 11:15.
Still on the 26, what does that email say?
I believe Chandler is in a meeting with a potential employer until 10. Did he say it was okay to have the call without him?
What did Bart Halderson say to Mr. Spieth at this time?
Daniel, can you please give me an update on Chandler's account? I need to know the following items. Has his account been set up so that he can request transcripts? Has the national database been updated so that student aid can see that he is registered as an FT, meaning full-time student? When will we receive his certificate for completing the solar energy program? Thank you.
It's over now, Mr. Halderson and Mr. Spieth.
The subject is progress update. Daniel, will you please provide me a summary of where you are resolving the open items for Chandler? New account is active. Registered in the IT degree program. Able to sign up for spring semester classes. Transcripts can be generated and picked up. Solar certificate has been signed and will be sent. National database has been updated for financial aid. Thank you, Bart Halderson.
Halderson to Daniel Spieth, grabbing college transcripts.
Good morning, Mr. Spieth. Could you please send my transcripts to my home address? There is a program with my insurance to help save me money with a good GPA. If you or someone you trust could do that as soon as possible, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, Chandler Halderson.
November 18th, 2020, from Mr. Spieth to Chandler Halderson, I think it was cut off there. What does this one read?
The subject is federal and insurance. The body reads, Dear Chandler, I believe I have finally gotten through to your federal loans and am getting squared away with them. I am also drafting your letter for insurance. Would a PDF copy work for you?
Now, when it comes to Mr. Daniel Spieth, was the phone number, the backup recovery phone number used to create this Daniel Spieth email, was that Chandler Halderson's cell phone?
Yes, it was.
And was the birthday that was used when he created that Daniel Spieth Google account, is that Chandler Halderson's birthday?
Yes, it is. Exhibit 477 is the Alyssa Brandt 64@gmail.com email return for this account from Google.
So what are we looking at, email 47?
Email 47 is an email from Google in regards to finish setting up your Google account, sent when the account was created.
Let's talk about email 46. Chandler Halderson, something named Alyssa Brandt, scheduled times. Could you tell us what the body says?
Good morning, Alyssa. We spoke on the phone yesterday, and I was wondering if you had sent the email to bhalderson@bdo.com. If you could, at your earliest convenience, that would be great. Thank you, Chandler.
Ms. Brandt to Mr. Halderson.
I apologize for the late reply. I am currently waiting on 2 advisors to send in their open times. And I'm glad you sent an email because I had the address of bhalderson@bmo.com. I will have the times before the end of the workday.
Bart Halderson to Alyssa Brandt 64.
Alyssa, I wanted to reach out since I have not received an email from you with tentative dates and times to discuss Chandler's account and student status. As you might be aware, this is causing issues with financial aid and insurance, but also giving me other concerns. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter, as we have been trying to resolve this for countless months.
Brandt to Mr. Halderson.
Good afternoon. Currently, we have a shortage of advisors, so the earliest I could make time for Chandler is on Wednesday, the 26th at 10:30 a.m. However, 2 advisors still have not returned my email, but I will let you know as soon as they get back to me. I was waiting to hear from them this morning because Chandler made a point to have it held yet this week. I have already sent a second follow-up email to the 2 advisors and to the financial aid manager. I apologize for the delay. Alyssa.
Mr. Halderson to Alyssa Brandt regarding Chandler Halderson. Could you read the body of that?
Thank you for the update. I blocked the time on the 26th, but would also like to resolve sooner. My wife and I are off on Friday and could meet in person if it would help to resolve this.
Bart Halderson to Alyssa Brandt.
Alyssa, I have not received any updates for the call meeting tomorrow. I assume this is a call or virtual meeting, but have not received the dial-in information. If this is an in-person meeting, I need to know where we are meeting. Can you confirm that this is still on the calendar and who we will be talking with? Thank you.
So when we get to 34, we've moved forward quite a bit. May 24th of this past year, 2021. The subject is reschedule. It's from Chandler to Alyssa Brandt 64. Could you read the body of that email?
Good morning. My name is Chandler Halderson. Unfortunately, I haven't taken well to the vaccine and am not feeling well enough to make it to my appointment with Aaron Hoover at 10 a.m. today. Is there another time within the week I could reschedule to? Thank you, Chandler.
A couple questions about this email as we go through. This is the first mention that you saw of someone named Aaron Hoover.
Yes, it was.
That's another email account we're going to talk about.
Yes.
Let's go to message 33, May 25th, from Alyssa Brandt to Chandler Halderson regarding rescheduling. Could you read the body of that email?
Good morning, Chandler. I'm sorry to hear you are not feeling well. I didn't have the best experience with it either. I moved you to Monday at 10 a.m. with Aaron. Starting next week, any guest in the building without their student ID is required to have their vaccine card and driver's license. I hope you feel better soon, Alyssa.
Email 32, the 25th again of May, Ms. Brandt to Mr. Halderson.
There is an opening on Friday at 2 p.m. with Aaron. Would you like that slot?
Mr. Halderson to Ms. Brandt.
Unfortunately, I can't take any time off this week because of the 2 days I'm missing from work already. So Monday still will be best. Thanks.
Same day, to Mr. Halderson to Ms. Brandt.
Is there a possibility of getting my meeting back, or could I get the Friday?
Same day, Mr. Halderson to Ms. Brandt.
Anything would work this week, if not today.
Again on the 25th, Mr. Halderson to Alyssa Brandt.
I'm sorry to be pushy. I forgot that it was a holiday weekend and will push through to go to my meeting.
Now we have an email from Alyssa Brandt responding to Chandler Halderson in that same subject line.
Unfortunately, I've already bumped the waiting list into place. I'll put you in the number 1 slot to see if you can get in today. Otherwise, the next appointment is on Friday at 2 p.m.
Again on the 25th, Mr. Halderson to Alyssa Brandt.
I appreciate it. I will be available at any time you give me. Even a video call today would work. My dad only has a few hours off today.
Alyssa Brandt emailing Chandler Halderson.
I will give you a call as soon as I find an opening. Until then, you have Friday at 2 p.m. I hope it can work for you.
On the 28th of May, Ms. Brandt emails Chandler Halderson, subject line schedule changes. What does that say?
Dear students, keep watch for scheduling changes. We are short-staffed today, and there likely will be day and time shifts for your meeting. Keep an eye out for an email or call from either me or your advisor. Have a great weekend, Alyssa Brandt.
In the email itself, Brandt is spelled B-R-A-N-T. Is that correct?
That's correct.
What is the registered name? How is that spelled?
Alyssa is spelled the same, A-L-Y-S-S-A, and the last name is B-R-A-N. N as in Nancy, D as in David, T as in Tom. So B-R-A-N-D-T.
And in the actual email body, when she uses the last name, it's without the D, but just with the T.
That's correct.
Okay. Email 23, 28th of May, Chandler Halderson emails Alyssa Brandt regarding the schedule changes. What does he say?
Good morning. Is there a problem with my meeting? I have waited a long time for a meeting, and my employers need my transcripts ASAP. Thank you, Chandler.
Again, on the 28th, Alyssa Brandt emails Chandler Halderson back regarding that same subject matter. What does she say?
Your advisor will contact you directly. The advisement director is handling the situation as we speak. If there are changes, you will be made aware shortly.
On the 28th again, Mr. Halderson, back to Ms. Brandt. He responds, what?
Okay, thank you.
Email 20, again on the 28th, Mr. Halderson to Ms. Brandt.
My meeting was altered. Is there a person I can call? I need answers to my questions ASAP.
Again on the 28th, from Alyssa Brandt to Chandler Halderson.
I will find someone free to call you. Thank you for your patience.
Still on the 28th, from Alyssa Brandt to Chandler Halderson.
Your phone number is 920-838-4549, correct?
And then just a question, that is in fact Mr. Halderson's cell phone number.
Yes, it is.
Still on the 28th, Mr. Halderson emails Alyssa Brandt regarding that exact question. And what does he say?
Yes, that is correct.
28th still, Alyssa Brandt emails Chandler Halderson.
Great. I'm still doing my best to find someone free to give you a call, but I'm positive I'll find someone. Thank you for your patience.
Mr. Halderson emails Alyssa Brandt. Same day, same subject line. Could you read that one?
Could I please have your phone number so you could help shed light on this situation?
There was no response to that email with a phone number or anything because the next email is on the 1st, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, June 1st, from Chandler Halderson to Alyssa Brandt. What does that email read?
Good afternoon. I'm checking to see if there's been any progress on the documents I requested. Is there any news? Thank you, Chandler.
This one is June 1st, 2021, from Alyssa Brandt to Chandler Halderson.
Sorry for the late response. I'm running around grabbing everything on my spare time. It's been a hectic day due to recent events. Thanks for your patience, Alyssa.
June 1st, 2021, Alyssa Brandt to Chandler Halderson. What does she say here?
I won't be able to access your transcripts or get this certification degree without the key to the records room. I'll let you know when it arrives.
Mr. Halderson to Ms. Brandt.
Could you add me to any open time for next week?
And you added the word open, just for the record. It's spelled wrong, correctly?
I did. In the email, it's spelled OOEN.
Thank you. June 4th, 2021, Alyssa Brandt responds to Chandler Halderson in the schedule change email string and says what?
Yeah, no problem. How does Thursday at 11:30 sound?
No, June 4th, Chandler Halderson to Alyssa Brandt. He responds perfect.
Correct.
Email 8, we're into a new subject line. So the subject is just scheduling from Chandler Halderson. Would you mind just opening the document to confirm who email 8 was sent to? I know it was cut off here.
So email 8 is sent to Alyssa Brandt64@gmail.com from Chandler. Subject is scheduling. The body is good morning. My advisor, Aaron, took today and tomorrow off. Who will I be sent to and at what time?
Number 7, that's the June 10th, 2021 email responding to scheduling. Who are the parties in that email?
This email is to Chandler Halderson from Alyssa Brandt.
And could you read the body of that?
Good morning, Chandler. You are not on the list to be picked up today. When was your meeting scheduled for?
Same questions for number 6. Who are the parties of that email sent on June 10th?
This email is to Alyssa Brandt from Chandler Halderson. It was for today at 11:30 with Aaron Hoover.
Number 5, same questions. Who were the parties in this June 10th email? It was obviously from Alyssa Brandt. Who was it to?
Chandler Halderson.
And regarding scheduling, what did that read?
Oh, no, I didn't give you a date. You are still all set for your meeting on June 17th, next Thursday. I advise you to keep this meeting because the wait list is well past 50 students.
Question for number 4, June 10th.
This email is to Alyssa Brandt from Chandler Halderson. Is there still the possibility of me picking up the documents I requested, or has Aaron sent my transcripts already?
Number 3, email from Bart Halderson to Alyssa Brandt 64 responding, or it was a forward to schedule changes. The forward that appears in the subject matter indicates that at some point that email was forwarded.
That's correct.
Okay, and what does the email body read?
Alyssa, this is unacceptable. We have been dealing with this issue for well over a year now. It has been costing us money the longer the delays have continued. I'm not sure of the professionalism of the advisors, but it sure seems like they will take off at the drop of a hat and it messes up the whole schedule. Chandler and I have both rearranged our schedules to meet with an advisor today, and I expect you to find a way to make that happen.
From Chandler Halderson to Alyssa Brandt, subject late. What does that read?
I'm currently heading to the hospital. I will not make my meeting. I remember there is a wait list, but I still will need my meeting rescheduled as soon as possible.
June 21st, 2021, from Chandler Halderson to Alyssa Brandt.
The subject is contact information. The body is there a phone number I could call for getting a new appointment?
And that was the last email in that grouping?
That's correct.
when it comes to Alyssa Brandt, is the IP address that that account was created at alissabrandt64@gmail.com? Is that the Halderson Homes IP address?
Yes, it is.
And the birth date used when that account was created, is that Chandler Halderson's birthday?
Yes, it is.
So there was a mention in these emails of someone named Aaron Hoover. You looked into that email account as well?
Yes, we did.
Showing you what's been marked in this case, exhibit number 476. Could you just page through that and make sure you could answer the question of what are you looking at there? Or what is that document?
476 is the Aaron Hoover matc@gmail.com Google search warrant return, specifically the emails.
Let's start with email 17. I think we're all used to this now, but what is email 17?
Email 17 is from Google in regards to finish setting up your new Google account.
And this one was on what date was this Google account set up?
May 28th, 2021.
Let's talk about email 16 from Aaron Hoover, matc@gmail.com to Chandler Halderson. Subject is new schedule. Schedule is spelled wrong, but it's new schedule. Could you read the body of that email for us?
Good morning. My name is Aaron Hoover from Madison College's advisement team. Today we are missing 3 advisors. Following the first come, first served policy, I will be taking some meetings from an absent coworker. My meetings will stay on course until 12:30, and then I will be taking over Ryan's meeting starting at 1. If you were meeting with Ryan today at 10 a.m., you are now at 1 p.m. with me. If you were with me after 12:30 today, you will be with me on Tuesday morning. So my 1 p.m. meeting from today will be moved to 10 a.m. Tuesday morning. If there are questions or scheduling issues, contact me or Alyssa Brandt. My apologies for the inconvenience. Aaron Hoover.
Email 15, May 28th, 2021. That was from Chandler Halderson. Who is that email to?
Email 15 is from Chandler Halderson to Aaron Hoover.
Same subject line. What does that read?
Unfortunately, I need my meeting to happen today. My employer and insurance need my transcripts and to see proof of my completion of my degree and solar certificate. I have been trying to get a meeting for a very long time, and I very well could lose my job over this. Is there a time you could put me in?
14. Who was that email from and to?
Email 14 is to Chandler Halderson from Aaron Hoover.
And same subject line. Could you read the body of that email for me?
I'm sorry to hear that, but we must follow policy on these difficult days. I will contact your employers for you if that will help out in any way.
Email 13, again, if you could tell us the parties of this email.
Email 13 is to Aaron Hoover from Chandler Halderson.
Same subject line. Would you mind reading the body of the email?
Alyssa put me on the waiting list on the number 1 slot earlier this week. Does that apply to today if there are any cancellations during the changed scheduling?
Email 12, again, who are the parties of this email?
This email is to Chandler Halderson from Aaron Hoover.
Could you read the body for me?
Yes, that will apply. If there is a cancellation of the updated schedule, you will receive an automated call to your cell 920-838-4549 of the time, building, and advisor you will be meeting with. There is no guarantee I will be hosting your meeting unless it is on Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Email 11, May 28th, 2021. Who are the parties to that email?
Email 11 is to Aaron Hoover from Chandler Halderson.
Same subject line. What does the body read?
I can't tell you how many times I've heard this and never gotten in a meeting. Is there a phone number I can call for a more detailed explanation?
Same day, Mr. Halderson, and that one is to Mr. Hoover.
That's correct.
Same subject line, if you could read the body for the record.
I need to have a call with whomever is in charge in the next 30 minutes. I've been a student for over 3 years, and I will be treated fairly.
Number 9, again on the 28th. Who are the parties to that email?
Email 9 is to Chandler Halderson from Aaron Hoover.
And if you could, read the body of that email.
I understand. I have forwarded your information to her now with a priority mark. She will be conducting meetings herself today, so her availability is limited.
Email 8 from Mr. Halderson to Mr. Hoover. Now we have a different subject line. This one's status. Could you read the body of that email?
Good morning. I canceled the meeting for today because of work conflict and emailed you a list of questions and documents I need. When do you think I will be able to pick them up? Also, when I do get them, I have a few extra questions. Thank you, Chandler.
Email 7, June 1st, 2021, from Mr. Hoover to Mr. Halderson. The subject line is now in response to. What does the body say?
Good morning, Chandler. I'm sorry you can't make the meeting. I will gather the documents and let you know when I can get your certificate card and degree. In the meantime, I'll electronically send your transcripts and degrees out to the respective employer insurance agency. I will have Alyssa give you a call when everything is complete. Good luck on your meeting, Aaron Hoover.
Number 6, this is on June 1st. Who are the parties to this email?
Email 6 is to Chandler Halderson from Aaron Hoover.
And regarding that same subject matter, could you read the body?
Unfortunately, I don't have your insurance on file. Is there someone specific I can send them to?
Number 5, who are the parties to this email?
Email 5 is to Aaron Hoover from Chandler Halderson.
Same subject matter. Would you mind reading the body for the record?
Okay, thank you. You can send the official link to bhalderson@bdo.com so he can forward it to the right people.
Email 4 from Mr. Hoover to Chandler Halderson, correct?
That's correct.
Now, different subject matter. Now it's absence. What does Mr. Hoover have to say on June 10th?
Dear students, I am taking the rest of the week off due to a family emergency. If possible, my meetings will be reassigned by availability and relevance. If you have any questions, please give our secretary, Alyssa, a call or email. My apologies, Aaron Hoover.
Email 3, the 10th. Could you please tell us the parties to this email?
Email 3 is to Aaron Hoover from Chandler Halderson.
Same subject matter. Now, in response to that subject matter, please read the body.
Have I been picked up by a different advisor and at what time?
Email 2 from Mr. Hoover, matc@gmail.com to Chandler Halderson. New subject line here, meeting time and date. Would you mind reading the body for the court record?
Good afternoon, Chandler. I'm sorry to hear about your recent trip to the ER. I have scheduled you 2 appointments, so if there's a conflict with the first, there's always a second. July 20th at 2:45 p.m. and July 23rd at 10:30 a.m. If neither of these work, let me know as soon as possible. In the meantime, you are holding slot number 22 on the wait list.
And number 1. Number 1 is just a Google email that we've looked at before.
Yes, it is.
So the last email in any of these accounts is the 29th of June, 2021.
That's correct.
A couple of the same questions as before. As it comes to Mr. Aaron.Hoover, matc@gmail.com, he was purporting to be an advisor at Madison College.
Yes, he was.
Did he ever advise any students other than Chandler Halderson?
No, he did not.
And looking at Exhibit 565, the IP address used to create that Gmail account, is that the IP address of the Halderson household?
Yes, it is.
No further questions.
Cross-examination?
No, thank you.
Thank you, Detective. You can return back to the table.